Hello, my name is Kendra. I'm a yoga instructor, and today this will be a 90-minute class of the third chakra of this series, the Manipura Chakra, dealing with heat, transformation, self-esteem. This is a live recorded class. I hope you enjoy as you follow along. Welcome to week 3 of Chakra series. Working with our energy centers. So we've worked with our root, our groundedness, our Muladhara chakra. We've worked with our flow, our ease, our creativity, and our Svadhisthana chakra. Today we're moving up into the area of the navel and the belly, and this is our Manipura chakra. So this is our solar plexus, a lot of energy here in the center. And it deals a lot with our self-esteem, our ego, our willpower and drive. And it also deals a lot with digestion and in that transformation. So the element associated with this chakra is fire, and fire is transformative. It turns materials into different materials. And same thing on a physiological basis with our stomachs, with our intestines, of taking the food that we consume and literally transforming it into our being. So it is and can be really important to be aware of what you're putting into your body to become. So for today's practice, we'll be doing more heated activities, more core activity. I would say that if you've eaten a full meal, take it very gentle. And, just try not to upset your stomach. Obviously, adapt in any way that you need to. A few things that I'm gonna demonstrate today. I'll demo some of the poses that we're going to do, and then some of the things that we're gonna do in our centering to help activate and balance the energy of this chakra. So we'll be doing core things. We'll be doing some sun salutations. So a series of 12 movements that you repeat rather quickly. The first round we'll go through slow so that we know each step, let our bodies get used to it and comfortable. And then the next 2 rounds we'll take it a little bit faster pace. But as always, if something isn't working for you or you're like, no, I need to slow down and just hold this, please go ahead and do so. So one of the poses that we will be doing today, and this will be later on in the class after we're very warmed up, and this is bow pose. So our core, when we think of our core, we think of front. Generally, we think of abdomen, but our core also is largely our back. These are some of the biggest muscles in our body. So we'll be working the back along with this, and bow pose will start engaging through locust. So lifting like cobra, lifting the chest up, engaging the back and the glutes, and then raising up arms and shoulders. We're trying to pull the shoulders down the back, so you're reaching fingertips down. So we could stay here. This is a great back strengthening, or we could bend into the knees, lift them up, reaching back for the heels or the pant leg. If you catch hold of these, of your ankles, you will press into the hands and look forward, lifting up, squeezing. Again, this might not be your option today, so that means we just stay in locust or even just engage, bending the legs, bending the knees. Another pose that we will do during our sun salutations that's just a little different. It's not challenging. It's just a little different. As we're coming down to the mat from plank pose, we'll lower the knees down and chaturanga like we typically do during our flows. Bend into the elbows, but this time we'll place the chest on the ground and the chin on the ground, keeping the hips high. So this is 8 points pose. Hands, chest, chin, knees, and toes. And then, I believe that's it. Oh, one other thing, we'll be doing a side plank. So a couple options with this. We really want to make sure hand is stacked underneath the shoulder for joint safety. So we could be here, lifting the hips up. We could be here, if that's a lot on the wrist, we could have the elbow planted and do a lower version of plank, trying to, again, stack that shoulder over the elbow. Or we could find a gate pose with one knee down. So having one knee down, one leg extended, this is also perfectly, it replicates the same thing that your side plank is getting into. So in terms of poses, I think that's good. For some of our practices today, we'll be learning a new bandha. So we were learning Mula Bandha, scooping in and up with the pelvic floor. Today we'll be learning Uddiyana Bandha, which is our stomach lock. And then we will also be working with a heated breath called Bhastrika breath. So it's just it's a very shallow, fast-paced breath. So I'll demo the Uddiyana Bandha first. So what it will look like is you'll exhale all the air from the lungs. And the body's natural corset here, your transverse abdominis, are gonna pull in. You're gonna pull the belly button in, right? And then after you're done exhaling, you'll hold at the bottom and pretend to take an inhale. So you'll contract, close the mouth, and then when you pretend to take that inhale, the belly button goes in and slightly up. So we're trying to not force the belly in that position, but just from pretending to inhale, it'll kind of come in and up. And if this is a new practice to you, it might feel weird, it might feel different, it might feel like not fully engaged yet, and that's totally fine. It's about practicing, learning, trying new things. There was one other thing. So with the Uddiyana Bandha and the Bhastrika breath, a few contraindications, things we want to be careful of. If you have high blood pressure, I would not engage in these practices. Instead, I would do Ujjayi breath, or just when you do the Uddiyana Bandha, just contracting, not doing that inhale part of it. If you're pregnant, menstruating, have any ulcers or hernias, also things that we want to be careful around with the belly. For our Bhastrika breath, it simply is just a shallow, quick breath to rise the temperature and get a lot of oxygen into our bloodstream quickly. So it would look something like this. Trying to use the pumping action of the belly here. Or you could do it in twos. And we'll do 2 different rounds of about 30 seconds of that, and we'll try both different ways. Again, if we get lightheaded, dizzy, or if anything is starting to feel not good, return to that normal breath or Ujjayi breath. So for centering today, the best way to reach the Uddiyana Bandha when we're starting out is lying down. We'll then move to a seat for our other practices during centering. So go ahead and start lying down, reaching legs long, reclining back on the mat and finding a comfortable position, maybe taking some wiggles here, maybe wiggling hips or the head, wiggling shoulder blades underneath you. And as you're here, you might soften your gaze or close your eyes, letting yourself settle and be heavy on the mat. With this chakra, your Manipura Chakra, the element that we're engaging with today is fire. So we'll be bringing about that heat with these practices. The color of this chakra is yellow. And some things associated with it is confidence, willpower, and transformation. The seed sound or mantra of this chakra, which we will be chanting together 7 times, is Ram, R-A-M. And so when we chant, we hold on that M part. It'll be Ram. Our mudra for today is Agni Mudra. And I did not demo this, but it is pretty simple. Curling in the ring finger and placing the thumb on top, leaving the pointer, middle finger, and pinky extended. So go ahead, start to scan your body, noticing what's present today. Letting the mind's eye travel up and down. Being curious about any areas of stiffness, tenderness. And then noticing as well areas that might feel light, floaty, fluid. If anything is holding or tensing in this moment, any tension around the eyes, the jaw, the hips, the hands or feet, invite those areas to fully settle onto the mat. Now tuning into where we feel our breath. Not changing the breath in this moment, but again, just noticing the widening of the sides, the soft rise and fall of the belly and the chest, the feeling of the air traveling through our nasal passage, through our throat, into our lungs. Now I invite you to deepen this breath through the nose, lengthen the inhales, let it expand through your back on the mat. And then as you exhale, let it soften and slow down. Slowly letting the belly curl in. And then letting the belly expand again with the next inhale. Find a few more rounds of this deep breath, and then we will work on practicing our engagement with Uddiyana Bandha. Bandhas are locks. They're meant to both invigorate these areas and hold the energy in those areas. Now I invite us all to start. Take a big inhale. Good. Exhale slow, but intentionally pull the belly button in, drawing it in close to the spine. And as you reach the bottom, empty all the air out. Close the mouth and the nose, and then pretend to take an inhale. You might find a slight draw of that belly button, that navel up and in. Hold and release. Take a big inhale. Letting everything expand. And then exhale. Let the rib cage slightly pull in. Belly button draws in. The abdomen's wrap in. As you reach the bottom, hold there. Not too much tension in the belly. False inhale. Pulling in and up. Hold. 2, 3, 4, and release. Big inhale. Good. Exhale. Drawing into our center, into this Manipura Chakra. Engaging belly button in, low ribs hug in. As you reach the bottom, false inhale. Holding and release. Big inhale. Letting everything expand upward and outward. Seeing if we have a little bit more depth of our breath engaging in this way. Exhale as you're ready. Drawing everything in to this center. Lots of power here. But we don't have to force it. It can be gentle power. As we reach the bottom, false inhale. Pulling in and up. And release. Take a big inhale. We'll do that one more time. Exhale. Folding low ribs in. Belly button pulls in. Exhale. Every bit of area you have out. False inhale. Good. Release. Take a big inhale. And let control go in the abdomen. Just breathe in and out normally through the nose. Take a moment to notice how you feel both in this area of the Manipura Chakra and broadly of the body, of the mind. Good. I invite you to slowly get up from the mat, from your reclined position, and we're going to find a seated position to continue some of our breath practices and centering. So seated comfortably, however that looks for you, maybe on a block, maybe kneeling, maybe legs extended, but wherever you are in your seat, find your sits bones underneath you. Long spine, shoulders, maybe we loop them up towards the ears, and then intentionally roll them down and back, letting them hang away from the ears and be heavy. Good. Now here, coming back to our breath, re-engaging that long, slow, full breathing, our yogic breath. Now we'll work our way slowly into quickening the pace, coming into Bhastrika breath. Again, this can be a one inhale, exhale, or a double in, out, whatever's comfortable for you. We'll do 2 rounds, one of each way, each for about 30 seconds. So begin to quicken this breath. Just starting to take a little bit more rapid inhale, exhale, making some noise with it here with the nose. So we're kind of making that ujjayi as well in our throat. Pick up the pace even more, shallow it out. Pumping, moving the belly in and out. Maybe even a little bit quicker. Not caring about depth here, caring about the pace. Find your rhythm. About 15 more seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Regulate out, in and out. Slow the breath down. You'll find maybe a rush of lightheadedness. That's okay. That's normal. If you need to, you can put your hands on the ground, ground yourself. You can have eyes open. Take a moment, slow the breath down, and then we'll take round 2, this time doing in, out, out. So again, find your center, find a long spine so you have enough room here to breathe and move. Good. Begin this time exhaling all the air from the lungs. And then we'll begin slower and then ramping up. In, out. In, out. Find your pace. Pick it up. Again, using that belly to pulse it in. About 15 more seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it go. Exhale out or inhale in. Returning to full rounds of breath. This is an invigorating breath, a fire building, heat building breath. Great. I'm going to invite us to take our Agni Mudra with our hands, curling the ring finger in, placing the thumb over top. The thumb is our fire finger. Good. You can have this mudra either fingers pointing up, hovering the hands, or you can place them palms up in the lap. Together, we're going to chant 7 rounds of Ram, R-A-M, our seed sound for our Manipura Chakra. So take an inhale. Open mouth as you're ready. Ram. Letting the sound fade out with the breath. Inhale. Remember, you don't have to match anyone else. Ram. Letting the vibrations travel through the body. Inhale. Ram. 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 Focusing this vibration traveling down to that solar plexus. Ram. Pulling the belly in as you finish that breath. Good. Last round. Good, and release. Actually, hold on to the mudra, release the breath. And now bring your mind's eye to the area just above the navel, between the navel and the sternum. Notice the qualities that are showing up in this area right now. Maybe we feel empowered and have confidence or are finding confidence in ourselves. Maybe it's a journey we're still on and we're still building that. Whatever's present in this area, notice it, and then set an intention around your self-power, your transformation, around your own fire, your own light, whatever that intention might be. It could be an intention of growth or an intention of letting go of excess ego or anger, those things are also held in this area. Release the mudra. Place both hands over the belly, over this Manipura Chakra. Take an inhale into your hands, setting the intention. Open mouth, exhale, Ujjayi out. Great, release the hands. Go ahead and guide some light into the eyes. Let's get started moving. We're gonna come right onto all fours. So removing the block, stacking hands under the shoulders, knees, under the hips. Having a soft bend in the elbows here and a long spine. So imagining we're drawing back and down with the tail and forward and up with the crown of the head. With the inhale, drop the belly down, pull the chest through the shoulders, and gently tilt the chin up for cow pose. With the exhale, press the hands into the mat, curl the belly in, tuck the tail and the chin, rounding the spine for cat. Inhale to cow. We flare the tail back, chest comes forward, belly down, looking up. Exhale, cat. Good. Inhale to cow. Exhale, cat. We'll find 3 more rounds on your own with your breath. If there's any extra movements you'd like to take, any wiggling, neck and shoulders of the hips, you can definitely feel free to do so. Let your body and your breath be your guide here. Curling that belly button in and up as we find cat, and then letting it fully relax and reach down with our cow pose. Find 1 more of each position. Good, and then return to that long spine, that tabletop surface we're making with our back. We're gonna come into the neck here, so take an inhale. So you exhale, pull the shoulder blades down the back, and then tip the right ear for the right shoulder, shining that left ear forward. Trying to keep nose and chin facing the ground here, and breathing into that opening left side. One more breath here. Good. With your next inhale, return head and neck to center. And then exhale, left ear drops for left shoulder. Once again, it's a dual action here. We're reaching one ear for the shoulder, I should say, and the other ear we're reaching forward. We find expansion into the right side of the neck with the inhales. Then maybe a little bit of sinking of the left ear towards the left shoulder with the exhale. Take 1 more. Good. We'll inhale, return back to center. And then we'll take some small circles, beginning drawing some circles with the nose, starting small, drawing just towards the mat. And then widening them out, beginning to tuck the chin and use the chin to draw these bigger circles. Still using the breath here. As you're ready, reverse those circles. Once again, starting small, drawing with the nose. And then spiraling out, beginning to draw with the chin. Good. 1 more rotation. And returning back to center. Now we're going to reach the right leg long, coming onto the toes of the right foot. And then we're going to cross this right leg over the left. Take a big inhale. And with your exhale, dip the left shoulder in for the left hip. Looking over that left shoulder towards the back right heel. Finding a side bend and an opening on the right side. Breathe into that right side. Maybe reach that heel just a little bit more back. Tucking the left rib cage in. Good. With the inhale, we're going to return to center. Exhale to side bend. Dip into that left side. Look over the left shoulder. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, bend. One more time. Inhale forward. Exhale, bend and look. Good. Return to center. Uncross the leg. Bring that right leg in. Reestablish tabletop first. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, and then reach left leg long. Crossing left over right. As much or as little as you need. Inhale, lengthen the spine, find length in the neck. And then exhale to dip into the right side body. Peeking over the right shoulder and sinking that back heel towards the back of the mat. Pausing here, finding that breath into the left side of the torso. Good. With the next inhale, return to center. Exhale, bend. Sinking that right shoulder for right hip. Inhale, forward. Exhale, bend, bringing ribs towards the hip. Inhale, forward. Last time. Exhale, bend, sink that heel back. Good. Inhale to center, uncross the left from the right, and bring the left knee in. Plant down through the right hand. Inhale, left hand reaches up for the sky. Here we're trying to make a line between the top fingers and the bottom hand. It's okay if we're not there, but we're trying to stack our shoulders. One more big breath, reach up. As you exhale, sweep the arm down, thread it underneath the right arm, reaching for the right side of the mat and letting the left shoulder blade and side of the head come down to the mat for thread the needle. Now here we can reach the right arm forward for the front of the mat, or you can take the right arm around the low back, bringing the back of the hand to the back or hips. Find your breath here, breathing between the shoulder blades, getting a good stretch in the shoulder and mid-back. One more. Bring the right hand back under the right shoulder. Plant into the mat, press up to rise. Inhale as you reach left arm for the sky, and we'll flow for 3. Exhale, thread the needle. Keeping the right hand where it is with the next inhale, press into the mat. Left arm rises up. Exhale it down. Good. One more. Inhale to rise. Gaze following that top hand. Exhale, thread. Good. We'll sweep the left arm up once more. And then exhale, left hand meets the mat. Reestablishing our neutral tabletop. Plant the left hand. Inhale, right fingertips come up. We'll stay here for a breath or two, finding our positioning, finding our reach. One more big inhale. And then as you exhale, right hand sweeps down, threads underneath the left, right shoulder to the mat this time. Right side of the head. Trying to really reach this right fingertips away from us. And then breathing between shoulder blades, relaxing anything in the face or the hips. Good. One more breath, and then we'll flow for 3. Good. Bring, if the left hand was anywhere else, bring it back under the shoulder. Press into the mat to rise. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, thread. Good. 2 more times. Inhale up. Big breath. Exhale out. Inhale up. And exhale down. Good. We'll find one more. Inhale, reaching right arm up. And then exhale, place it on the mat. Now getting into the core a little bit more. Hands can be fingers spread wide or soft fists here underneath the shoulders. We're going to tuck both toes and then just lift the knees up. Try to hug the low ribs towards the tops of the thighs, pulling the belly button slightly in. Just beginning that core engagement. Keeping knees about hip width distance apart even as they hover. Finding 2 more breaths. And then go ahead and release the knees back down to the mat. Now we're going to raise left arm out in front of us, and then right leg will extend behind us. If this is too much, we can just do arm or leg, your option. Take an inhale here, and then exhale, return them back to the mat. Other side, right arm, left leg. Inhale as we lift, squeeze the glutes. Exhale it down. We're finding bird dog. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Trying to make a line with our body. Exhale it down. Right arm, left leg. Exhale down. Good. 3 more times each side. Contracting the glutes in the back here as we rise up. Nice and controlled. Lower down. 2 more each way. Right arm, left leg. Sorry, opposite. Left arm, right leg. Wherever you're at, you're doing good. Good. Last round. Great. Meeting back, tabletop. Walk the hands forward, shift the weight forward to find supported plank. Soft elbows, dipping the hips forward but not letting them collapse, making a line between the ears and the knees. Again, pull those low ribs in, tuck the belly slightly in, contract the glutes here. It's an engaged pose. Take an inhale. Exhale, bend into the elbows, lower all the way down, chest, forehead to the mat. Take an inhale, lift head, neck, and shoulders up, pressing the hips into the mat, baby cobra. Exhale down. 2 more. Inhale, baby cobra. And exhale, lower. Inhale up. Exhale down. Hands under the shoulders, press back to the knees. Stack the hips on top of the knees. Walk the arms forward and let the chest come down to meet the mat. Finding puppy pose. I know I always harp on it's an alternative to down dog, but it's important to have options if we ever need to simplify anything. Breathe into the back, into the armpit space. Good. 1 more breath. Walk the arms in underneath you. And then we're going to find a stand. We'll find mountain pose at the top of the mat. So bringing 1 foot forward and then the next. Finding our feet hip width distance apart. Spreading those toes wide, finding that rootedness, that planting. Hands out to the sides and stacking the joints. Knees over ankles, hips over knees, chest over hips, shoulders on top of chest, and our crown rising up. This is the first pose of Surya Namaskar, our sun salutations. Again, we'll be doing 3 rounds. First round, will be slower so our bodies can get into it and we can get the feel, and then we'll pick up the pace a little. So first pose here, inhale, sweep the arms up, look up, and then gently press the hips forward, lean the chest back, find a gentle back bend. We're just starting out here. Good, we'll inhale, rise up, and then exhale, forward fold. So press the hips back, fold the belly on tops of the thighs. Okay to have a block here out in front, and knees bent generously if you need to. Again, first time we're finding this position today maybe, so find a pedal here. Bend into one knee, straighten the next, let the hips shift around. Try to let head and neck hang heavy towards the mat. Good. Now we're going to take the left foot back, step it back a step, and then lower left knee down, finding low lunge position on the right side. Front knee over front ankle, back knee under back hip. Now when we're going through the faster versions, we won't come fully up. We'll just simply lift the chest, look forward. But for right now, we're going to inhale, press the front foot into the floor, rise up, low lunge. Let the hands come down to the hips, and we'll warm up this low lunge here, rocking the front knee over the toes, letting the left hip flexor reach long for the mat, keeping the chest lifted here. You can find that rock in and out, or find a place to hold and breathe deep into the low belly. Good, one more breath. Come to neutral low lunge, fold over, place the hands on the mat, and bring the right leg back. Find supportive plank or full plank, tucking the toes, extending the legs, shoulders over the palms here. So we hold this plank, curling the belly in, and then place knees on the mat as we lower down. So knees come down, toes are still tucked, bend into the elbows, keeping them close to the body, and bring just the chest and the chin down. So keeping the hips lifted. Pull the shoulder blades down the back, finding your Ashtanga pose. Good, go ahead and slide the body down onto the mat. Take an inhale, lift head, neck, and shoulders up, baby cobra. And exhale down. Hands firmly underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes, press up strong from the mat, and then find down dog. Pressing hips up and back, sinking back into the heels, and letting the chest melt through the shoulders towards the tops of the thighs. Again, first time here, so let's pedal out this down dog. Shifting hips, letting one knee bend, one straighten. Good. Pause your motion with the legs. Look forward. Rock the weight forward through plank, and then bring the left leg up, in and through to plant between the hands. Lower the back knee down. Good. Press into that front foot, knee over the ankle. Inhale as we rise up. Low lunge. Maybe look gazing up here. And then dropping hands down to the hips or heart center. Playing with the low lunge on this side. Letting hips travel down and then forward. Everyone looks great with where their knees aligned at. Love to see it. Take one more breath. Good. Come back to center. We're going to fold over our front knee once again. We're going to tuck the back toes, lift the back knee up, and step that back foot forward. Come to forward fold. Straighten both legs. Reach the hips for the sky. Hands on a block or the mat, hanging heavy. Now soft bend through the knees. Circle sweep the arms as we come up, rising all the way up. Taking an inhale as we go. Exhale to back bend. Press the hips forward. Pull the core in as you lean the chest back. Inhale up. And then let the arms drop down to mountain pose. Now that is half a round of our Surya Namaskar. Since we do low lunge, we do both sides. So our next half, inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, lean the chest back, pull the core in, back bend. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, forward fold. Gently placing the hands on the mat, step the right foot back, lower right knee down. We'll inhale, just the chest lifts, pulls forward. Our arms stay here. We look forward for our low lunge. Perfect. Good. Exhale, fold over and step that left leg back. Find your plank pose or supported plank. Hands under shoulders. Squeezing the glutes, squeezing the back, squeezing the core. Take an inhale. As you exhale, if the knees were up, put them down. Bend into the elbows. Lower chest and chin down as you press the hips up and back, keeping the elbows bent. Ashtanga. And then lower down fully onto the mat. Slide the lower body down. Inhale, head, neck, and shoulders up. Baby cobra. Exhale down. Hands under the shoulders, tuck toes, press up to down dog. Hips high, head comes low. Take one more breath here. Good, look forward, rock the weight forward, and then bend and bring the right leg up, planting the right foot underneath the hip, lower back knee down. Inhale, just chest. Head and neck lift, looking forward, pulling those shoulders down. And then exhale, fold over, plant the hands on the blocks of the mat, tuck the back toe, lift the back leg up and step it forward. Straighten both legs, head goes low, hips go high, forward fold. Soft bend in the knees, inhale, circle sweep the arms up, coming up. And exhale, back bend. Press hips forward, lean the chest back, maybe going back just a little bit further. Inhale to rise, exhale to mountain. That was our one full round. So we're gonna go with our breath now. Inhales, exhales, and flow through that. Make adaptations as you need, take breaks as you need. Good. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, back bend, hips forward, chest back. Inhale to straighten. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Step the left leg back. Lower the left knee down. With the inhale, lift the chest, coming forward. Exhale, lower down. Bring that right foot back. Plank pose. Good. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower knees down, bend into the elbows. Start sending the hips up as the chest and chin go low. Slide the body down to the mat. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale to press up strong from the mat and find down dog. Find one more breath. And then rock that weight forward, look forward, and bring the left leg in and through to plant. Lower right knee down. Inhale, send the chest and the gaze forward. Exhale, lower. Back toes are tucked, lift the back knees. Step the right foot up, straighten the legs. Head goes low, hips go high. Take an inhale and an exhale. Inhale, soft bend through the knees, come all the way up. And exhale, send the hips forward, chest back. Inhale to rise. Exhale to mountain. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale to return to center. And exhale, forward fold. Good. This time, send the right leg back, lower right knee down. Inhale, lift the chest, look forward, equestrian pose. Exhale, fold. Send that left leg back. Plank pose. Great work. Take an inhale. Exhale, knees meet the mat. Bend into the elbows. Hips go high, chest and chin go low. And then as you meet, slide the lower body down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down. Inhale, rising up from the mat. Hips high, head low. Down dog. Inhale to look forward. Shift that weight forward and bring the, forget which foot it is. I think it's the right foot. Bring the right leg forward. Lower left knee down. Inhale, chest lifts, look forward. And exhale, down. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knees, step it up. Raise the hips high, head low, forward fold. Inhale, full rise up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale up. Exhale, mountain. Great, one more round. Inhale up, arms rise. Exhale, back bend. Inhale up. Exhale, forward fold. As you inhale, send the left leg back, lower the left knee down. Next, inhale, raise the chest, look forward. Exhale, fold. Send that right leg back, plank. Great. Take an inhale. Exhale, Ashtanga. Knees down, elbows bent, hips go high, chest, chin meet the mat. Slide the lower body down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, push up from the mat. Hips high, head low, down dog. Good. Inhale, come forward. Plank pose and bring the left leg in and through to plant. Lower the right knee down. Inhale, chest and gaze, look forward. Exhale, lower. Plant the palms, tuck the back toes, step that right foot up. Forward fold. Next, inhale, full rise. Arms circle sweeping up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Last half of this last round. Inhale, up. Exhale, back bend. Pull the core in. Hips go forward. Chest goes back. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward fold. The next inhale, step the right foot back. Right knee down. Inhale, chest and neck. Come look forward. Exhale, fold. Plant the palms. Stepping that left foot back into plank pose. Press that mat away. Take an inhale. Exhale, Ashtanga. Press those hips up. Chest and chin meet the mat. And then slide the lower body down. Inhale, head, neck, and shoulders up. Baby cobra. Exhale, down. Inhale to rise up from the mat. Exhale as you sink back to down dog. Inhale, rock it forward, plank pose. And then step right foot up, left knee down. Inhale, equestrian. Exhale, down. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, step that back foot up. Reach the hips high, head low, forward fold. Inhale, full rise, arms reach up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale up. And exhale, hands lower down. So those were our 3 rounds of Surya Namaskar. Great work, everyone. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit more of the heat here. We're going to inhale, circle sweep arms up. Exhale, find forward fold. Now we're going to pause here. Bring the left hand to either to the middle between the feet or to the top of the right foot. The next inhale, bring the right hand to the hip or reach it up to the sky. Finding forward fold twist. Twists are another great way to get into our core, our abdomen, our Manipura Chakra. Take an inhale, reach that top arm up. Exhale, let it fold down. Right hand to the middle of the mat or to the left foot. Inhale, left hand to the hip or the sky. We're letting our gaze follow that top hand here. Trying to find as deep of breaths as we can. One more inhale, really reach up. And exhale, lower down. Inhale to halfway lift, flat back, hands to the shins. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, soft bend in the knees, full sweep as we rise up. Exhale, mountain pose, feet hip width distance apart. Good, inhale. Hands are gonna face each other, fingers just out in front of the palms. With the next exhale, bend into the knees, sink the hips down about level with the knees here, keeping the chest up, finding our chair pose. Now, option to have a block even between the legs to engage the legs towards each other. Send the weight towards the heels. Good, 2 more breaths. With the next inhale, release, stand up. And then as you exhale, we're going to twist to the right, drop the arms down to the side. Try to keep the hips facing forward here. Inhale, come up to center, both arms up. Exhale, rotate to the left. Pause here for a breath. Palms facing forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Now a little bit quicker. Inhale up. Exhale, right. Inhale up. Exhale, left. Right. Left. Exhale as we lower. Inhale to lift. Right. Left. 2 more each side. Good, we'll end on the right side. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, find your back bend. Press the hips forward, lean the chest back. Inhale up through center. And exhale, lower the hands down. Now we're gonna turn open to the right side of our mat. So step that right foot back, wide stance facing the right. Heels in, toes out. We're gonna find Agni Mudra. So curling ring finger in, thumb on top. Now this can be done with straight legs, or we can find our goddess squat. We're going to find more work with our breath and our twists. So we'll inhale as we take right hand, this would be your left hand as well? Yes. Left hand to the front of the mat, inhale. Exhale, right hand to the back of the mat. Good. So again, you can squat down, let the knees bend if you'd like, or you can keep them straight. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Good. Find your pace, speed it up. Pump that core. Pump the belly in with your breath. Building that fire. Good, about 5 more seconds. Good, slow it down. 1 more each way. Good, we're gonna come back to center. Reach the arms up, straighten the legs, star pose. Take an inhale. As you exhale, forward fold, shift the hips back, flat back as we hinge over, and then reach the arms down to a block of the mat. Good. Go ahead and bend into the left knee, straighten the right, and then press into that left foot to rise up, bend into the right knee, straighten left. Good. Find that movement as much as is available to you. Again, trying to let go of the head, neck, shoulders. Reconnect with that intention here. Intention for your Manipura Chakra, for your practice today. Good. We'll find one more breath. Great. We're going to soft bend into the knees. Press the hips forward to roll yourself up. We're going to turn to face the front of the mat and step the back foot up, feet hip width distance apart. Inhale, hands come forward, right out in front of the eyes. Exhale to chair, sink the hips down, bending into the knees, trying to maybe lift the toes up just a little bit. Find that Ujjayi breath, make some noise. Encouraging, welcoming the heat that's building, knowing that you can do this, you have the power. 3 more breaths. Last one. Good. Inhale, straighten up, reach for the sky. Exhale, back bend, press the hips forward, lean the chest back. Inhale to straighten. Exhale, forward fold. Great work. Go ahead and shift the hips or pedal out the fold if you need to here. And then we're going to find our way to a seat. So bending into the knees, letting ourselves travel down and sit. Knees bent, feet planted out in front of you. We're going to recline ourselves back. You can use the hands here. So there are different options here. We can stay here, but still engage the core, pulling the low ribs in, pulling the belly in. We can stay here and we can lift the knees, hugging those thighs towards each other, pressing the legs in towards each other. If you would like, you can raise the hands, palms up, reaching for the top of the mat. If you'd like to, you can straighten the legs, finding boat pose. All of these are variations of boat, balancing, core engage. One more breath. Good. Lower the legs down. Go ahead and sit yourself up. And then we're going to bring the knees behind us, coming to tabletop on the mat. From here, we're going to transition to our side plank. So again, lots of options. If you'd like to keep one knee down, keep the right knee down to start. We're going to place the right hand a little more center to the mat. And then we're going to, for full pose, come to plank first. And then rotate the hips, turning to the left side of the mat, stacking right hand under right shoulder, squeezing the hips up towards the sky, and maybe lifting the left hand up here. Again, this can look like one knee down, pressing the hips forward, finding a gate variation, or you can be on the elbow, side plank on the right. Hold for one more breath. Lower left leg down, left arm down, untwist. And we'll take that the other side. Left hand comes a little bit more center. And then we rotate the hips to face right. Pressing them up away from the mat. Pulling the core in, extending the top arm for the sky. Keeping the neck long. Great work. One more breath. And exhale, untwist. Plank or supported plank pose, core pulled in. Squeeze the glutes, push the mat away, take one more breath. And exhale, lower all the way down, chaturanga. Good. Extend the arms back this time, so fingertips reaching for the legs. Inhale, head, neck, and shoulders lift, and legs and arms lift as well for locust. Point the toes here, full back body contraction. Take an inhale, and exhale, lower down. 2 more of locust. Inhale up. Pulling the shoulder blades down the back, arms and legs lifted, exhale down. Inhale up. Good, exhale down. Now this time, option for bow pose. Inhale, full body contraction. Bend into the knees, lift them a little bit higher. So really squeezing those glutes, reaching back, maybe for pant legs or ankles. Wherever you get, if you're just reaching, that's fine. Press the ankles into the hands if you've gotten there. Lift the knees up, squeezing the back, expanding the chest. Inhale. And exhale, lower down. Good, great work, everyone. Find the hands underneath the shoulders. Tuck the elbows in, tuck the toes. Inhale as you press up from the mat. Exhale to down dog. Hips high, head low. Good, feel that heat, feel that maybe bit of sweat. That's what we're looking for here. Plant the right foot, inhale, left heel high. 3-legged dog. One more breath. Exhale, left leg down. Plant left, inhale, right heel high. Knees and toes pointing down, chest pointing down. With the next exhale, lowered left leg down. Right leg down. Come onto the tiptoes. Walk yourself forward into forward fold. Hips high, head low. Left hand between the feet or on the right foot. Inhale, right hand to the hip or to the sky. One more breath. Exhale, right hand takes the place of the left, middle or left foot. Inhale, left hand to reach up. Gaze to follow. One more breath. Exhale, untwist. Soft bend in the knees. Inhale as we rise up, arms circling up. And exhale, back bend. Press hips forward, core pulls in as we lean back. Inhale up. Feet hip width distance apart. As you exhale, sink that tailbone down between the heels. Hands slightly out in front for our chair pose. Once again, engaging the thighs towards each other. We're stationary, but a lot of things are active here. Quads are active, glutes are active, abdomen's active. Arms are active. One more breath. Inhale to rise up. Good. We'll inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist right, arms lower down. Inhale up. Exhale left. Inhale up. And right. Try to keep hips forward. Inhale up. Exhale left. Good. 2 more each side. Come meet back in center. And we'll drop hands down. Step the left leg back. Wide stance opening up to the left. Heels in, toes out. Agni Mudra, curling in. Ring finger, thumb over top. Knees straight or tuck the tailbone down and bend into the knees, keeping them over the toes. Now we'll inhale, left arm to the back of the mat. Exhale, right arm to the front. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Find your pace, speed it up. Forceful breath. Use that belly to pump. Stoking your fire. Got 10 more seconds. 5. Good. Slow it down. Come back through center. Straighten the legs. Reach the arms up. Look up. Exhale. Press the hips back. Flat back. Forward fold. Wide-legged forward fold. Good. Now here, you can take any option that feels good. You can sway the hands between the feet. You can do as we did before, bend into one knee, straighten the other. You can reach the palms back between the legs, deepening that forward fold. Letting the belly drape, be soft, hanging head and neck. Letting the blood flow and all that oxygen we just induced into our body come to the brain. Good. One more breath. Soft bend in the knees. Scoop the tail forward as we roll the spine up. Turn to face the front of the mat and step that back foot up. Feet hip width distance apart. Inhale, hands out in front of the eyes. Exhale to chair, sinking tailbone down, weight coming to the heels, chest stays lifted. Now in this one, option for a twist, bringing hands to heart center. Take an inhale. With the exhale, reach the left elbow for the inside or the outside of the right knee. Folding over, twisting. One more breath. Exhale, untwist. Inhale first. And then right elbow for left knee. Again, inside or outside. Keeping those palms together. One more breath. Untwist. Inhale, straighten the legs. Reach the arms up to the sky. Exhale, back bend. Hips forward, chest leans back. Inhale up and exhale, forward fold. Great work. Shining those sits bones up, crown down, and then finding our seat. So bend into the knees, making your way onto your bum, feet out in front of us, knees bent. Again, start with the engagement even here in the core. Curl those low ribs towards the hips. Pull the belly button in. Hinge yourself back to feeling where you're teetering on your sits bones. Hands can be out to the side. Press the legs together and maybe lift the feet up. Option to hover the hands and maybe straighten the legs. Boat pose. Now maybe even a more challenge. Dip one leg down and then the other. 2 more each side. One leg down. Then the other. Last time. Great work. Plant the feet down, sit yourself up, and bring the knees behind us. Find your way to your variation of plank pose. Supported or full. We'll find our side plank once again. Bring the right hand more center to the mat. Maybe one knee down, maybe elbow down, but twist yourself to face the right side of the mat. Press the hips away from the mat towards the sky. Lift the left arm up. Good. One more breath. Exhale, untwist. Left arm comes down. We start in plank, and then left arm comes more center. Rotate to the right side. Hips will naturally want to sink towards the mat. Press them up and away. Press away from the mat with the top hand. One more breath. Exhale, untwist. Back to plank. or staff pose. Good, holding here for about 2 breaths. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the core, press the mat away. With the next exhale, chaturanga, lower all the way down. Reach the hands back. Next, inhale, locust. Pull the shoulders down the back, lift arms and legs as we press the hips into the mat. Exhale down. Inhale, locust. Exhale down. Inhale, locust. This time option for bow, bending into the knees. Squeezing the heels close to the glutes, maybe reaching back, maybe not. If you reach back, press the ankles into the hands to open the chest, look forward. Great work, everyone. Lower down. Hands under the shoulders, tuck the toes, press up from the mat, down dog. Great, last down dog for today. There's been a lot of them today, I know. They're not everyone's favorite. So find your breath, plant the right foot, inhale, left leg high. You can pause here, 3-legged dog, or you can revolve, sinking the heel towards the hips. We rotate the hips here, stacking left on top of right, but we try to keep chest facing down. One more breath. Exhale, untwist. Reestablish your down dog, connection in all 4 points, and then inhale for right leg up. We want to kind of flex the toes here, engaging the foot. Maybe now revolving the dog, bending into the right knee, sinking the heel for the hips. One more breath. And exhale, untwist, lower right leg down. Rock the weight forward through plank and then set both knees down. Widen the knees as wide as the mat, toes to touch. Sink the hips back for the heels. Finding child's pose. Chest and forehead down. Take a moment just to sense the heat within your body that you created from movement, from breath, from intention. We forget sometimes how much control we can have in changing qualities of our emotions, of our body, of our energy. Breathe deep into the back. Let everything else be heavy. Walk both arms over to the right side of the mat, both hands, I should say. Place the left hand on top of the right, and then try to sink that left elbow and shoulder back down to the mat. Sink your weight towards the back left heel. Breathing into that opening left side. Good. Walk the hands through center and to the left side of the mat. Right hand on top of left. Trying to anchor everything down to the mat and then sink it back towards the right heel. Getting a stretch into your latissimus dorsi muscle. Good. One more breath. Breathe full into that right side. Bring the hands to center. Walk them in to press yourself up. And then we'll transition onto our backs. So bring the legs together. Bring them forward. Keep the knees bent, feet planted as we recline back. Snuggle shoulder blades underneath you here. And then walk the heels in close to the glutes. Knees pointing up about hip width distance. Palms down, fingertips reaching for the heels. Take an inhale. Exhale to press into all four corners of the feet. Scoop the tailbone up, pressing the hips up to the sky. Squeezing those glutes, thighs towards each other. Bridge pose. Take an inhale at the top here. Exhale. Roll the spine down. Hips should be the last thing to land. Take an inhale as you land. Exhale to press up, scooping that tailbone up, maybe reaching the hands underneath you and clasping the palms, finding a bind. One more inhale here. And exhale, release the bind, lower down. Good, we'll find one more. Inhale. And exhale to engage. Hips rise, core pulls in. Maybe you scoot the heels even slightly more in here as you reach the top. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower down. Good. Bring the arms wide to a T. And we'll drop the knees to one side with an exhale. Good. Pause here. Take a few breaths. If you need a support of a block on the outside of the bottom leg, you can take that. Try to keep both shoulders connected to the mat and focusing on that quality of breath, that depth widening through the rib cage, into the low back, into this twist. Our breath can do a lot to stretch these muscles of the core, the back. With the next inhale, bring the knees to center. And exhale, drop them to the other side. Option here to maybe even rotate the neck towards the opposite palm. Noticing what comes up in the body as you find these positions. Maybe it's different side to side. It's different day to day, even moment to moment sometimes. Good. We'll inhale, neck and knees to center. And a little more fluid, windshield wipers. Exhale to drop the knees, rotate the head. Inhale to center. And exhale, other side. Take one more each side. No rush. Take your time. And then meet back with the knees up in center. We're going to pull both knees into the chest. Arms wrapping around, squeezing them in. Then maybe finding a rock back and forth or side to side. Or even gentle circles, whatever feels good on the low back and the sacrum here. Good. Pause your motion. We're going to drop the left leg down, or plant the left foot, I should say. Left knee is bent. We'll squeeze the right knee up and in towards the chest, taking an inhale. And then with the exhale, let that squeeze relax. Take the right ankle atop the left knee. Letting right knee hang out to the side here. Finding reclined figure 4. Now we have a lot of options here. We can find that maybe gentle sway, gentle rock side to side. We can gently press onto the right knee to encourage it to open. Or if you would like to, you bring both hands around the left thigh, lifting the left thigh up and pulling this whole figure four apparatus closer to your body. And again, this can look different. Sometimes we wrap around the hands around the shin. I like to keep a hold of my top right ankle, whatever works here for you. I really encourage movement, even just slow or small movements. Good. Place the left foot back down onto the mat. If it was lifted, release the hands. Keeping in this figure four apparatus, take an inhale. And then exhale, let it drop to the left side of the mat. We could just see what happens here. It's okay if it's just a little bit. If you need a block, again, underneath the outside leg, maybe open up the right arm. Look towards the right fingertips. One more breath. Press the legs together. Use the core to bring the legs back to center. We'll take the right leg off of the left. And then bring both legs in once again. Squeeze them into the body. Give a little rock, a little wiggle. Set the right foot down, right knee bent. Both arms on the left leg. Inhale as you squeeze it up towards the shoulder or the chest. Exhale, squeeze, relaxes, and left ankle comes across the right knee. Again, side to side. Maybe we have injuries on one side or even sometimes body discrepancies. One leg might be slightly longer than the other or so on and so on. What's important is that moment to moment you're connected with what your body is telling you and you honor what it is asking for. Again, you can take same options here or different than last time. Rocking, pressing the left knee open, or wrapping both hands behind the right thigh. Letting the legs lift up, lowering the shoulders back down to the mat if you chose to bring the hands to the right thigh. Send your breath here to the hip and the low back. Encouraging expansion with the inhale and softening with the exhale. One more breath. And then we'll lower right leg down. Keep the left leg on top where it is. Take an inhale first. Maybe open the arms to a T. And as you exhale, drop this apparatus to the right side of the mat. Pressing that top ankle into the top of the knee. Keeping that engagement on the left hip. Maybe looking towards the left hand. One more breath. As you exhale, press the legs together, use the core, bring them back to center. Uncross the left leg from the right. Last time, bring both knees into the chest. And then this time, let the knees come wider, almost as if they're coming out to the shoulders. So we're opening the inner thigh here, almost like a half happy baby. Find a little bit of a rock. Good. One more big breath. Pause your rock. Bring the legs together. Press the knees in. Curl the forehead up towards the knees. Take one more big inhale. And exhale, full release onto the mat. Extend the legs. Lengthen the arms. find the full body connection onto the mat. Good. This is where we will be coming into our Shavasana. So if there's any other layers or a sip of water or anything else that you need to do before we engage with the closing of our practice, please do so. Finding that presence once again of your breath and how it moves around your core, especially after working it so much. Letting that ease and depth of breath flow through the Manipura Chakra. Take a moment to reconnect with your intention of transformation or of letting go something that might be blocking you in this area. Once again, scan the body. Notice if anything is subtly holding. Release the teeth from each other. Let the eyebrows and the strain around the eyes relax. Let yourself be held by your own power, your own self, and also held by your mat on which you practice. Now is a moment to bring a sense of pride, of satisfaction for what you do in your life, including yoga, to help better yourself, to bring yourself to where you want to be, who you want to be, that transformation aspect. Change only ever happens incrementally, and each step is important. I'm going to give us a few moments in our Shavasana, our practice of death, of being still. So let thoughts come and go, no need to control them. But if you find yourself getting stuck or getting too in your head, come back to the body, to the breath, to the presence of just being, allowing yourself to just be for a moment. To close our practice, I'm going to read a few words by an artist named Honey in the Pages. I am not rushing towards the light. I am becoming it slowly, learning the shape of my own breath, the quiet yes inside my chest. Purpose does not shout my name. It hums beneath my skin, woven into ordinary mornings, into hands that choose to keep loving. I bloom where my feet have landed, even when the soil feels unsure, even when the dream looks different than the one I once rehearsed. I trust the unfolding. I trust the pause, the patience, the gentle ache that teaches me who I am meant to be. This is life, soft, brave, and becoming is already enough. Once again, I invite you to bring hands on top of the belly to this area of power, our Manipura Chakra, of transformation, of drive, of motivation. Take a final breath into the hands, letting the belly rise, maybe giving a gentle press onto this area, acknowledging it. And exhale, let it soften. Go ahead and bring some movement into fingers, toes, wrists, ankles, maybe even the neck here. Soft blink some light into the eyes. And take your time moving onto one side and finding your way up into a seat. Thank you all. I'm having a lot of fun finding new engagement, new ways. Sometimes I surprise with myself with things that come out of my mouth during practices, and I'm like, oh, hey, actually doing these things does bring that inspiration and bring that energy that we want. So I appreciate your presence, your diligence in your own life and your own practice. I bow to the light that we share. Namaste.